Sylvia, and I would like to share with you my personal ayahuasca experience in the Peruvian Amazon and my personal opinion about how yoga and ayahuasca go together. It has been a few weeks now since I left Tierra Vida in Pucallpa, and I wanted to wait for some time to make this video and thank the wonderful staff of Terra Vida. I needed some time to at least try understanding everything that happened to me. It was so profound that it really takes a long time to understand. And the more I understand it, the more I feel thankful for these people. They're a wonderful couple, and they run their retreat with great integrity and really care and compassion for the people, which is not the case in all ayahuasca retreats, unfortunately. And I just cannot imagine of a better place I could have chosen. I'm so glad I was directed to that place. I mean, I met people with the same wavelength like me, who also had, the same goal of in their lives like me. In contrast with some other people who run similar retreats and their goal is to earn a livelihood in that way, which is quite different. And the care they take of those who come to Terra Vida is just remarkable. And of course, I must again mention my special thanks to Gary, who was my best friend over there out of the staff. He was the cook, and I really think he is a version of the Vedic literature, a version that walks and talks and stands right in front of you. I was just bombarding him with questions all the time because so many things were happening to me, and every single time he would give me an answer that is as if taken from the Vedic literature exactly in regard to what I'm asking. I found that quite amazing. I think he's extremely rare person. You don't find many of those walking the earth nowadays. I really hope I'll visit again Terra Vida and meet again Jill, who is really such a special person. I completely believe she was really asked and empowered by the spirit of ayahuasca to run this retreat. This is not a small thing to be chosen in such a way. And her husband, Casey, who is about the most peaceful person I have met in my life. Yeah, these are just wonderful people. Yes, amazing people. Some people who practice yoga and Buddhism do not like ayahuasca, don't think it goes well with yoga. Or even say that it can be detrimental because it entangles you in subtle things, subtle visions, which are nothing but another form of matter. They are not spiritual. However, I have a serious objection in this regard, because all the tools that you use in yoga are not spiritual by themselves. For example, the asanas, yoga postures. By itself, a yoga posture is not spiritual at all, but applied in the right way, it can purify your consciousness. It can elevate you to goodness, and in this way make you more eligible for liberation. The same thing with pranayama, breathing exercises. There is nothing spiritual about breathing itself. It is just a biological function of certain living beings on a certain planet. But applied in the right way, it has this benefit of calming down your mind. In this way, you can get nearer to your true self and again become more eligible for liberation. Contemplation and meditation is again using your subtle material intelligence and mind, training it, again making it nearer to the state of goodness. So same is with ayahuasca. It is a subtle material tool, but applied in the right way can be extremely useful in helping you deal with subtle problems in your mind, intelligence, and the false ego, purifying them, making them serve the higher purpose. There is nothing wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong. And indeed, it's a tool that can help you advance in your personal yoga path much faster. It's a tool that can be used to practically sever, could surgically remove subtle parts of your personality that don't serve you any good. It is very hard to do that with quiet meditation. For me, at least, it was impossible. I strongly felt the need that I need some more powerful tool, and I found it with ayahuasca. It was definitely what I was looking for. Yeah, when I say faster, don't think it's kind of for free and easy. You pay the price sometimes. Sometimes removing things the surgical way can be painful, as every surgery. It's not always like that, but it happens. And indeed, it was after my third ceremony, I was having serious doubts if I should continue. It was just too uncomfortable. I was feeling like, oh, I better go to my old slow ways. At least when I want to, I can put things on hold and continue when I feel more convenient about it. But luckily for me, I faced my fears and went on with ayahuasca, for which I do not regret at all. Yes, it can be just so extremely helpful for everybody who aspires to advance in yoga. It's just a fantastic tool, I promise you. And other class of people to whom I would recommend ayahuasca are all type of artists, especially painters and musicians. I promise them they will find enormous inspiration in ayahuasca in their quest of beauty. It will come on a different level. I cannot explain it with words, but it will come surely to them. The shamans who lead the ceremonies in Tierra Vida are noble people in their daily lives outside the ceremonies. They are not alcoholics as many other Shipibo shamans. They lead clean lives, which is important, at least for me. And in addition, they're excellent singers. I mean, Olga Mori, the main shaman of the center, it's amazing. This lady can sing on and on for hours uh, in a big hall without a microphone or anything and sing in the most beautiful way. I mean, who of the modern singers, pop singers can do that? I doubt they all need their equipment and breaks and bands who substitute them. Yes. So, what is ayahuasca actually? For me, yes, it opens your third eye or your inner sense or whatever you call it, and you can perceive uh, visually things from other realms, from other dimensions, from other times, and most importantly, download wisdom. Maybe wisdom is a better word than information. Not every information is wisdom. Wisdom about the true nature of ourselves and many things about the universe. And not only that, that you get this extra sense opened for a couple of hours after taking ayahuasca, you also are guided. You are guided uh, towards changing yourself for better. That's quite magical, I would say, and precious as well. In addition to that, not only that, but ayahuasca stays with you. It's not something that you drink and it's gone in a few hours, or in the case of some people, few days, and that's it after that. No, it actually changes you, especially if you decide to follow the instructions for your improvement. I mean, you feel it in subtle way. Uh, your intuition increases, and of course, your physical health improves. If you wish it, it stays with you. I guess not everybody makes this choice to stay in tune with these instructions for improvement, but it's an option. There is so much there out in the universe. There are so many different levels of existence, dimensions, worlds, beings, civilizations, timelines, and but our Western society has chosen a tiny, very tiny small portion of that and has called it the ultimate reality, and has been trained or rather tamed like an animal to think that anybody who dares to consider that there could be something for sure existing outside of that small tiny box, he is not okay. And ayahuasca is one way to perceive with our own senses what is it out there that it is around our small box, and understand the universe, and in this way understand uh, who am I?